what's up, guys? Got another new video for you. This is Tuned In Sports. My name's Bryson.
I'm Bennett.
Steve. I'm Don.
and in today's video,
we're eating.
Yeah, I was gonna say, shout out to Zach Choi. We're gonna have a ASMR video here today for you.
The smooth sounds of the popcorn crunching.
Yes. From the moment you walked in, I could tell you like the popcorn. But anyways, so yeah, we're gonna get into the week 12, I think it is now, preview for the NFL season for our teams. As far as the Lions are concerned, if you want to check out our thoughts on that game, go ahead and check out our Thanksgiving Day special. Yeah, that's a better word for it. So we've got that video out for you guys, and you probably would already know that if you're watching this video. But we're not going to talk about the Lions in this video. We're going to spare Dad. We're going to spare you having to go over that again. And we're going to talk about the other teams. So with that being said, let's go ahead and kick it off with the Bengals. They got a game.
Bengals.
Yeah.
Get it right, my dude. All right, let's get into it.
Either way, the results will be the same.
I'm thinking that we're going to lose this game. It's going to be a tough one because...
Bingo, what can I say? Okay,
it's going to be a tough one. I mean, it's our first game without Burrow. And Ryan Finley showed us stuff last week, 3 for 10, threw an interception. Cannot wait to see him play. Us Bengals fans should be more excited to see Finley in there than watching Burrow,
Oh, yeah.
If you haven't stopped drinking from Thanksgiving.
Yeah, right? But, I'm just playing about that. But, yeah, I'm picking the Giants. But, praise for Burrow. Hope he recovers fast. Got like a ACL and MCL tear, as well as a couple knee problems. So, yeah, prayers for him.
He'll be fine. Just walking
I'm
on.
going to say just throw him out there.
Yeah, he'll be good.
With your offensive line, there shouldn't be any problems.
Yeah. Our offensive line is why he got injured in the first place.
What?
Yeah, this will be a giant task for the Bengals this weekend. Yeah, no Burrow, no go. Yeah, Giants.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. I think the Bengals are going to have a hard time winning this game. And I don't know how much motivation there is to win it either. Because they're still, sitting there with a chance to get a pretty high draft pick. And seeing how Burrow is out for the rest of the season, you might as well take advantage of that and try to get as high a draft pick as you can so you can help the offensive line for next season. So my guess is you're going to see them tanking the rest of this year. At least that would be my mindset. But who knows? I mean, with how quickly they get rid of coaches nowadays, maybe his leash isn't long enough to be able to do that. Yeah. But I wouldn't think that he would be fired at the end of next season, even just because of all the stuff that's going on. Burrow getting hurt and everything. I mean, it's there's a lot going on with it. So, but yeah, I think the Bengals are probably in trouble this week. For the Giants to win this game.
Yeah, last week I think told a pretty big story. I mean, if you guys watched the review that from this past week's game, we talked about how when Burrow went out, it looked like Deflategate over there on the sidelines. And, I see that just being the case moving forward is they just like, well, there goes our season, and there goes our quarterback. There might be a few people that want to show out just because, they might be looking for a different team next season or whatever. But apart from that, I think the majority of the team wouldn't be surprised if they don't really, care about risk and injury when they have no hope of doing anything. So I think the Giants should should win this game. If they manage to lose this game,
Well, this could fall in line with the typical NFC East.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It would just be
be
a normal thing.
par for the course.
This NFC East team, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it'd be par for the course for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't see that being the case. I mean, as bad as the Giants have been this season, I don't really
They've been playing pretty good as of late.
Yeah.
Well, no, I know, but I mean,
They
I'm
look
just
like the best team in that division to me right now.
Well, I'm just saying, I mean, as bad as they have been overall, I still would take them, even if they weren't playing much better, I still would say that they should beat out Ryan Finley. But we'll see what happens.
If Burrow was playing, my opinion would be different, but considering he's not, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, get a full week of reps in and
Yeah,
see what happens.
that's
I
true.
mean, you just never know. And like I said, there's still guys playing for their jobs.
Yeah.
So, jabs, which, there's not that many
Jabs.
jabs out there, in the NFL. So you're playing for your livelihood. So I think guys will going to sit there and try to, play for money and whatever they can to keep continuing their career if they're a free agent or there's some, at least.
Or reach incentives. Like
Yeah,
you said.
exactly. Yeah. Put stuff on the paper to get paid. So we'll see. But like you said, it just face value, the Giants should win that. So.
Yeah, I agree. Let's move on to the next game. New Orleans at Denver. Hopefully, Denver is going to come out there and shoot them in the foot and then, get them ready because Philadelphia is going to be rolling into the Superdome or the Astrodome or whatever the hell they call it down there in a few weeks. So this is step one to taking them down. With that being said, I'm taking New Orleans. Sorry, but yeah, I'm taking New Orleans.
Yeah, I'm going New Orleans, I think. New Orleans playing some pretty good football. Denver's kind of a walking injury reserve list. So, what? Oh, no. That can't
No
be.
way.
Didn't hurt him last week, though.
Dude, the Saints are going to get all ptomaine poisoning from turkey this week. So I'm going with the Broncos. They're going to pull one off
Nice.
in Saintsville.
Yeah.
So, actually, it's at Denver. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah. Hell, fuck, Saints got no chance. This game's over.
Yeah, it's over.
Denver just got done pulling off a big victory. They're going to get another one here. Just to make people, take notice.
They can put us in the graphic for In the Hunt.
Yeah. Yeah. 3-13.
Hey, we'll be in
You're
it.
the hunt. You're in the hunt.
We're gonna be the team that's in the hunt.
I'm going Broncos, buddy.
Yeah.
Broncos get it done.
Okay.
Well, like I said, we'll see. I mean, we were used to Breeze before when he was in San Diego, so he's not familiar with that. But since he's out now, we got kid from BYU quarterbacking apparently. So he knows how to play in altitude a little bit. So I don't know, it should be a good game. Key will be can he hit his passes with Kamara and Thomas and see what they can do, and does Denver continue what they did last week where they actually ran the ball and kept the defense off the field for a little bit. I don't know. It's this could be. All the things signs point towards New Orleans, but they got to keep Tampa Bay in it. So let's go Denver.
Yeah, well, like I said, the ptomaine poisoning is what's going to really make the difference here.
We're gonna get the Brady
Believe me,
effect.
the Saints roster is going to be looking much different when we get to game day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, baby.
Inside sources have told me.
Yep. So it's 2 weeks after this game against New Orleans for Denver. The Eagles are taking them on. So lay some.
The Eagles?
Yeah. No. The Saints. I would. Yeah. No, not Denver. Unfortunately, we get to play New Orleans again. But anyways, let's move on to the next game. Speaking of the crapshoot, let's go ahead and talk about.
Speaking of tainted birds.
Yeah. Speaking of diseases that you might catch on Thanksgiving, they decided to save the viewers of the USA and any other country from having to watch this horseradish of a team. Unfortunately, they put them in prime time on Monday night. So, in all their glory, they're going to be rolling up. Well, actually, they're going to be coming off of a full weekend of eating, and then they'll be at home for this game against Seattle. So, yeah.
Yeah, get ready for a stomping.
Yeah, if you don't have your fill of bird yet, you'll have it, for Monday night here. You're going to have the yard bird versus the other yard bird. So, we'll see what happens.
It is in Philadelphia, so, I mean, you got...
Yeah.
I mean, there is a possibility you could have some,
road fans?
Fan participation, throwing stuff, over the...
into the Lincoln field. Yeah.
It could be throwing, spears and shit.
Yeah.
Well, they'd have to throw it over the seating.
Exactly.
Right. No, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Eagles.
Yeah.
But, yeah. No, to me, it just looks like it'll be, tough to corral DK Metcalf and Lockett and the crew. Seattle. I know Seattle's defense. Maybe Wentz might look good this week. With that defense from Seattle. Mm-hmm. But we'll see what happens. But you can't bet against Seattle.
Not in this one. No.
Watch me. No, just kidding.
I was going to say. Give us out here in about 30 seconds.
Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead, Bennett.
I'm going Philly. Just playing. I'm going Seattle. I really wish Philly would win this, but I don't see it happening.
Nope.
Just, I think Seattle's offense is just too much for Philly's defense. And, it's going to... And I just don't think Wentz is playing all that great. So, yeah, I got to give it to Seattle.
Some call it not that great. Some call it putrid. Same thing. Yeah, I would love to be able to say that I think the Eagles are going to win this week. Coming into the season, I actually gave us a chance, especially at home. I gave us more than a chance. But based on how we've played thus far, it's really hard. The one thing that I will say, though, is, unfortunately, we've really been kind of playing to the level of our competition. Last week, we actually gave the Browns a pretty decent game. Now, I'm not saying that we look great or anything like that. But I'm just saying, it's not like we got blown out. The ending score ended up being 5 points, and they scored late, and then we scored late to make it single digits. Otherwise, it would have been double. But it could have been a lot worse. And then, in previous weeks, we played against the Giants, and that was pretty bad as well. But again, we played to their level. But then we also have had competitive games against the Steelers and other teams like that. So I actually think we're going to play a pretty competitive game here. I don't think we're going to get blown out. I don't think it's going to be a massacre. I actually could see us losing this game by less than 7 points. I do think we're going to lose, but I really do actually think that we're going to make it a game here. And, much to the chagrin of the fans in some respects, we're going to keep it interesting, but end up losing, which seems to be the common trend with this team, is, just keep it close enough where people keep watching, but then give us the same results week after week after week, and then everybody gets to go home wondering why they watched the whole thing.
That reminds me of a team. Right here.
No, actually, it reminds me of 4 teams, and we're all sitting here.
Keeping the game interesting.
I was going to say, where have we heard that before?
Yeah, here's your L. Go home.
I was going to say, speaking of that, DENT SPORTS, if you've watched their videos before, you've heard that phrase.
Yeah.
And make sure you continue to check out DENT SPORTS and check out, more videos from the Tuned In. As much fun as we have doing the previews, the reviews are really where the action's at, because usually we're either really happy or super pissed off, so that's always a fun thing to watch. So with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that fun stuff. My name's Bryson.
I'm Bennett.
Steve.
I'm done.
See you guys in the next video.